This is ABC15 Mornings.
Raising mortgage rates.
And they've gradually gone down and down and down all the way to where they're at today.
Is right now a good time to buy or refi?
Only on ABC15 Mornings.
To help young women develop their presentation skills and their ability for public speaking is very important and critical.
It's more than just cookies. How Girl Scouts are learning to make the perfect sales pitch.
Perfect road trip.
Paul Bridges by Doncic into Biondo.
5 road games, 5 wins. The Suns now return home to the Valley of the Sun.
And this morning, we have lost a rock and roll superstar.
Legendary, right? Legendary. Lost 2 out of 3. Bad. I'd do anything for love. We are remembering his legacy this morning as we get you going on a Friday. Thank you for waking up with us. I'm Kaylee O'Kelly.
And I'm Justin Pizzere. Great to be with you on your Friday morning. It is shaping up to be a beautiful morning as you wake up. Iris is here with a check on that forecast. Iris, I went for a hike yesterday. Hiked Paestawa.
Nice.
But it was beautiful and so many people out on the trail.
Oh, I believe it. Those trails have probably been so packed, and especially, of course, this time of year when we've got our bragging season, right? With temperatures that are fantastic throughout the day for going on those hikes. And today, another one of those days. Now, it is a little cold this morning. Temperatures are down into the 30s in some communities, like in Chandler, low 40s in Mesa, mid 40s in Glendale, and 44 in Goodyear, with Phoenix Sky Harbor holding on right to 50 degrees. But today, whether you're going in the morning or going hiking rather in the afternoon, it is going to be a fantastic day. Maybe just some light layers here if you're heading out early. Our sun comes up at 7:30. That temperature will be in the upper 40s to right around 50 degrees for the next several hours. Then we climb up to 69 for a high today, a couple degrees lower than where we ended up yesterday. Some passing clouds this afternoon, more tonight, and then we've got a storm system coming our way this weekend. And here's what you can expect. There's a 30% chance for rain Saturday. Air quality will be in the moderate range. We've got that rain chance Saturday, then starting to dry on Sunday, but highs will be in the 60s through the weekend. We'll talk more about that rain and snow, how much we'll see, the timing of it all in that full forecast still ahead. Megan Thompson, though, giving us a look at that morning drive. And Megan, it's Friday, hoping to ease into work, I'm sure, for many folks.
Yes, we want a nice, smooth commute to get right into the weekend, Iris. I'm hoping to provide it for you. We are seeing some slowing in some parts of the valley. Overall, nice green conditions. One crash to tell you about, and it's off the freeway near the 17 Mojave and 3rd Avenue. And there's a little bit of that slowing there on the 10, right around 45 miles per hour as you're making your way towards the 17 southbound, right around 35 miles per hour as you're passing the stack. So on the I-10 eastbound from the split to the 202 Santan, your average speed still, despite that little pocket of slowing, I'm tracking right around 64 miles per hour with that drive time at 12 minutes. Here are those desert drive times in our normal trouble spots, so you know when to leave this morning. I-10 eastbound from the 303 to the mini stack, that's looking to be about 20 minutes, and we're under 15 minutes on the 17 and the 51. Now, as I take you out live to the Loop 202 Santan, this is near Greenfield Road. We do have some weekend construction in this area, so if you live in the East Valley, you'll want to pay attention to that before it ruins your weekend plans. I'll give you a heads up in just a few minutes.
New this morning, a suspected serial burglar targeting East Mesa now under arrest. Authorities tracking down Justin Sherman after getting tips from the public and then matching his tattoo spotted in surveillance videos. Police say that they've officially connected him to 4 burglaries, but he is suspected of at least 19 others dating back to October. A deadly shooting in Old Town Scottsdale turning into a multi-state investigation. Police now charging 2 men with murder. Robert Selfie and Chase Cable are accused in the January 3rd shooting in the parking lot of the Hyatt Place Hotel. Detectives tracking down Selfie in Las Vegas and then Cable in Arkansas.
Just devastating news for the family of 37-year-old Irene Luvano. Her body was found in a remote area of La Paz County, and the family is now planning to travel there later this morning. Irene called her family last weekend saying that she had been stabbed in the neck by her boyfriend, Jorge Lara. Well, he is now the primary suspect in her death, and he was already behind bars facing unrelated charges.
My nephews and nieces are without a mom because of his fault, and it's just no fair. Not fair. And then the way he did, go and throw my sister out there in the middle of nowhere. You don't do that. You don't do that.
It's just so heartbreaking. Her family is also telling us that they're going to be holding a candlelight vigil for Irene tonight here in Phoenix.
Now to COVID-19, and as you can see by this new map of Maricopa County, the entire county is under high transmission rates. County health leaders and school administrators are now discussing changing guidance on isolation and quarantining inside schools. We expect to learn more about those guidelines on Monday. Those health leaders emphasizing that 1 in 6 COVID-19 cases right now are among children.
Well, as the Postal Service works to deliver free COVID home testing kits, the experts are revealing the best way to use them. So in a home with multiple people, those 4 tests you're going to get, they can go pretty fast. The health experts are saying they recommend taking a test 5 days after exposure, and whether you test again will depend on who is infected in your house.
There's a difference between having someone in your house who's infected and isolating, and then having someone in your house who's infected and unable to isolate because they're, a child or they need care. And so if they're isolating, then you would just do that one. And if you stay without symptoms, then you would be done. If there's somebody that you're not isolating, then you might repeat that test every few days or so until 5 days after your last exposure.
And she's also suggesting getting a PCR test if you can, if you're able to, since it's possible that a home test can produce a false negative.
ASU's Thunderbird School of Global Management setting a goal of educating 1 million students for free in 8 years. The school receiving a $25 million donation from one of the Phoenix Suns co-owners. The program is specifically designed to reach underserved communities. It launches in April and will eventually be available in 40 languages. It is that time of year, Girl Scout cookie season. It is here, and the girls behind the goods are getting ready to sell.
Yeah, it's exciting, right? It can be tough and crushing when it comes to your New Year's resolution, but they are getting some great help from local executives to perfect that sales pitch. Our Amelia Fabiano joining us right now. There's also a new cookie flavor out this year. The girls will sell this, and you've got a tip to make it taste even better. Good morning.
Good morning, Kaylee and Justin. Yeah, they're called Adventurefuls. It's been really tough to resist diving into this box this morning, but I'm proud of myself so far. So they're basically like a brownie cookie with caramel, sea salt, all the goods in there. And the pro tip, Kaylee, put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds, perfection. But of course, you got your classics this season too, the Thin Mints, the Tagalongs, the Samoas, they're all in there. Cookies aside though, this fast pitch event happening tomorrow is really meant to help the girls gain some confidence with those presentation and communication skills as they kick off this cookie season.
It's a nice little snack for anytime.
A clear and concise message.
When you're buying from Girl Scouts, you're kind of buying for your community.
Persuasive and to the point. The art of the elevator pitch is a skill these girls are learning younger than most.
The night before, I'll think about okay, what do I want to talk about?
Gina, Ella, and Kiana are getting ready to show top executives in the Valley what they've got. Sunbelt Holdings CEO John Graham will be one of them.
As a father of a daughter and now a granddaughter, I'm just really think stuff like this to help young women develop their presentation skills and their ability for public speaking is very important and critical.
And there's money on the line. The more they earn, the more they can do in our community during the year.
When it comes time to create your cookie pitch, you're going to want to talk to people about what you'll be using the money for and your goals of the season.
Ella, for example, is working on her Gold Award, the highest award in Girl Scouts. She's creating a math and robotics club for girls in Arizona as her service project, although every girl will have a different goal in mind.
It's a safe space to learn a new skill, so I think that girls should channel any nerves that they have going into this into excitement because it's going to be a lot of fun.
A skill that goes well beyond cookie season, even after the boxes are empty.
Support your Girl Scouts.
And hey, there is a really great incentive at the end of this event tomorrow. Basically, if these girls do a good job, which I know they will, they convinced me to buy 4 boxes the other day, so they'll have no problem. But if they really impress these CEOs, each one of them are going to buy $500 worth of cookies. That's a lot of cookies. So these girls got their work cut out for them, but I have no doubt they'll do a great job, Justin.
Well, imagine how many you would have had to buy after they met with these CEOs and learned how to really make a pitch, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I would have been in danger.
I smell opportunity there, right?
Thanks, Amelia.
6:09. Make it 5 straight wins for our Phoenix Suns. Boy, did they ever take care of Dallas last night. The Suns now have 35 wins, 9 losses on the season. That is the second best start in franchise history.
It was quite the game, though, last night. It was a little touch and go there, a little worried, but it worked out for us. The team is back in town this weekend. Tomorrow night, they're going to host the Indiana Pacers. It'll be their first home game since January the 8th.
Well, you know downtown's going to be rocking as a result. Hey, up next here on ABC 15 Mornings, should you wait or should you act now to get that new home? Mortgage rates are on the rise, and we get advice from a financial advisor for you.
Plus, finding a show you like and then you watch it for hours. We are all guilty of binge watching television, right? But this morning, it could hurt more than just your brain.
Then living the RV life. Has the pandemic forever changed the way many of us choose to go on vacation?
An RV vacation with my husband and dog, one of the best things we did last summer. Highly recommend. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Taking you live outside I-10 and Broadway Road, the Broadway Curve Improvement Project. It is well underway, and some weekend construction in this area may impact your travel plans. We'll talk about it.
6:13, and we've got some breaking news to share with you right now. This is the East Valley. Chandler Fire responding to a house fire as we show you these live pictures now. This is near Elliott and Dobson, sort of there in that northwest corner, that neighborhood. And you can see smoke coming from a vehicle. We've seen investigators out there circling that truck, trying to figure out exactly what's happening, why it happened. The house behind caught fire, and it has a lot of damage, extensive damages. Thankfully, we're told the family who lived there was able to get out safely. Our crews are on scene trying to get you more information as we speak. As soon as it comes into the ABC 15 newsroom, we will make it available to you.
He'll do anything for love, but he won't do that. In today's top stories, rocker Meatloaf has died. His family making that announcement overnight. No cause of death was given. The singer, whose real name was Marvin Lee Aday, was 74 years old. His Bad Outta Hell album from 1977 is still one of the all-time bestsellers. The House committee investigating last year's January 6th riots wants to hear from Ivanka Trump. Lawmakers want to know what Ivanka knew about her father's efforts to pressure former Vice President Mike Pence to reject the election results. Binge watching your favorite TV show could be bad for your health. Researchers at the University of Bristol found binging for more than 4 hours at a time increased blood clotting risks by 35%. They found the risk increased regardless of age, fitness level, or weight. Starting this summer, the IRS says users who want to access their tax documents will have to verify their identity with a video selfie. You'll have to upload it to a third-party verifier called ID.me. It's part of an effort to improve security of taxpayer information.
6:15 now, taking a look at your finances. The Federal Reserve expected to raise interest rates at least once this year, maybe even 3 times. Plus mortgage rates, they are higher than we have seen since the beginning of the pandemic. So we're taking a closer look at what this could mean for those of you searching for a home.
From food to gas, it just seems like everything costs more. Now mortgage rates are climbing, but they do remain lower than in years past.
If you look at the long term, we're still at very low historical rates. And you look at mortgage rates back in 1981, they were about 18%. And they've gradually gone down and down and down all the way to where they're at today.
Even if the 30-year mortgage rate stands around 3.5%, that's low compared to what we saw before the pandemic.
But just 2 years ago in 2019, 3.6 was a record low.
Mortgage rates plummeted during the pandemic. Now it's time for them to go up again.
But short term, we could see rates continue to rise a little bit. But I think the surprise for everybody will be that they're not going very high.
That has some experts suggesting this could be a good time to buy or possibly refinance.
Go ahead and refinance now. Go ahead and get your mortgage. I wouldn't be extremely afraid of waiting, though, either 6 to 12 months, because again, I think there will be a peak sometime this year and they'll start to recede.
And in addition to mortgage rates, student loans, personal loans, and credit cards could also feel the effects of this.
ABC 15 Desert Drive Time, sponsored by Accident Law Group.
Time check for you if you're getting ready to leave this morning on your Friday morning, 6:17. I'm Megan Thompson taking a look at those current traffic conditions, sponsored by Accident Law Group. In this wide view, showing your traffic maps all across those valley freeways. Nice green conditions. I don't have any hazards to tell you about, so I want to move ahead to the weekend because that is a different story. We do have weekend construction back in action here in the valley, starting in the East Valley, the Loop 202, the Santan Freeway westbound. That is going to close down starting at 10 p.m. tonight between Higley and Val Vista Drive. That will last all weekend long until about 5 a.m. on Monday morning when we're getting back at it on that Monday. To exit ahead of this closure would be your best option to avoid this. Travel westbound on spots like Warner, and then you can reconnect with Val Vista. Also, the Broadway Curve Improvement Project is back underway. Their work at that scene between 48th and 52nd Street, that will close also starting at 10 p.m. tonight, lasting until 4 a.m. on Monday. So that's your weekend heads up. I know meteorologist Iris Hermosillo is here looking at that weekend forecast as you've been tracking some changes moving in, Iris.
Yeah, we've got a storm system that'll arrive just in time for the weekend, bringing more rain and snow to our state. But this morning, all dry out ahead of that storm and colder in some communities. In fact, in northern Arizona, temperatures are down into the teens again here as we start the day. Only 18 degrees in Flagstaff, Window Rock, or even colder at 15 degrees. It's 30 below freezing in Payson, and we're down into the 20s in Prescott. And for Phoenix at Sky Harbor, we're at 50 degrees, but we've got some communities in the valley down into the 30s. Chandler, that's you, at 38 degrees, typically one of our colder areas, but Anthem also now down into the upper 30s. In the upper 40s in Fountain Hills. Meanwhile, Apache Junction, good morning. You're checking in at 40 degrees, 41 in Peoria, and Surprise, you're right at 42 here as we start the day. It is a chilly start to the day here this morning, but those temperatures, they will be climbing nicely and we'll end up with near average highs this afternoon. Just a couple degrees cooler than yesterday with highs in the upper 60s across most of the valley. 30-year average is 68. We'll reach 69 in Mesa and in Glendale. A few communities like Goodyear, Laveen, Maricopa, Gilbert may hit 70 degrees this afternoon. But Phoenix looking for a high of 69 today. Temperatures in the 60s in western Arizona with highs in the 40s to 50s across that northern half of our state. Now, I mentioned it's dry right now, but we're starting to see a few clouds already move into spots like Page. And as we go through the day today, those clouds will increase across northern Arizona. We'll see passing clouds here in the valley this afternoon into the evening as snow also begins to develop then across northern Arizona late this afternoon into the evening. The valley staying dry today. You're going to notice, though, that snow begins to fall along the Mogollon Rim by 8 to 9 o'clock here tonight into spots like Flagstaff. Overnight tonight, more clouds in the valley, and then tomorrow morning 8 a.m. we could wake up to a few spotty showers in the valley. Very, very spotty, very, very light. And that snow in the high country looking really light, but continuing through the day tomorrow too. Then tomorrow evening we may see another redevelopment of those showers across central Arizona, including here in the valley, but again, light amounts anticipated. So snow levels will be dropping to about 5,000 feet by tomorrow morning. We may see 1 to 3 inches above 6,500 feet. That does include spots like Flagstaff, but most areas will end up with about an inch or less. And the snow begins late this evening, continues through Saturday. Here's what it looks like today in Flagstaff. That temperature in the 40s, those snow chances going up late this afternoon into the evening. And for the valley, look for a high of 69 with passing clouds but dry conditions today. Then tomorrow, a high of 68. Spotty morning showers, then more by the evening. So as you're sending the kids out the door today, temperatures will be into the 60s by noon, but cold this morning, so layer them up as they step outside. And then this afternoon looking really pleasant. Tomorrow, that temperature climbing nearly as quickly with a high of 68 degrees. More winds tomorrow too, and that 30% chance for rain. Then those winds lighten up, rain chances dwindle on Sunday, and then we're dry but in the 60s into next week.
Ahead at 6:25, we have some weekend fun involving pirates, mermaids, and Vikings. The mystical experience landing on your bulletin board.
Then dare to dream. Arizona Car Week is revved up and ready to go at 6:38. What you need to know if you are headed to Barrett-Jackson to see the hottest cars around.
And then at 6:44, Adele gets emotional on Instagram. The disappointing announcement she had to make to her fans. So you could just buy a home on wheels. The Great American Road Trip is sticking around.
It's put families and it's put people back into a position where this gives them the opportunity to go out to travel and do things and be safe, really. It's a real thing now. And now that it's in the bigger spotlight, it's not going away. So 2020 was a record year, and last year was double as far as, volumes and things.
Well, when the pandemic started, the number of RV shipments started picking up, with monthly sales producing record numbers after months of decline. Now, the RV offering a vacation on wheels while staying safe and social distancing from others. Kaylee, we used to take vacations in a pop-up camper growing up. 3 weeks in a pop-up camper.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's
How many siblings do you have?
Just one brother, but it was just me and my parents.
Okay.
He was wise and was like, I ain't going.
Well, I know you're close to your parents now, so something went right, that's for sure. 6:25 here, pirates and mermaids in the desert? Okay. Well, that's on your bulletin board this morning. It's Pirate Fest, ARG. And this is a family-friendly event. It's taking over Hidden Lake in Buckeye. Swashbucklers from all over the country, they're going to wash ashore in search of buried treasure. Guests can also meet mermaids, Vikings, and knights. And there are several activities planned for kids, including treasure hunts, of course, food and live entertainment. All of this is happening tomorrow and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tickets are going to start at around $14, but you can rent a fire pit or get VIP seating. The details, you'll find them at hiddenlakeaz.com. So get ready to say aye aye and ahoy. Can you tell I have little kids? That's today's bulletin board. Okay, up next at 6:30, new pools, new restaurants, and more slot machines. More money, more money, more money. It's happening this weekend, a massive expansion to a Valley casino and resort.
You've probably heard of Bitcoin and how you can make big money off cryptocurrency, but what is it? I'm investigator Joe Ducey with how your confusion is great news for scammers.
A way to help kids overcome their peanut allergies. A brand new study that could change the way doctors treat food allergies in young children. And we're hearing from the woman behind this research coming up.
It's another day of wind advisories along the Colorado River. They start today and continue tomorrow with gusts as high as 45 miles an hour. More breezes in the valley too this weekend as we track our next storm. I have all of the details on what to expect after the break.